The villagers from Gasaladur didn't have boats because the village was located on a high cliff. So they fished with the men from the neighboring village, Bor. One night, a man from Gasaladur went to the promontory of Cranes, where the boat of Bor was going to pick him up. While he was on his way, he saw several boats and started running towards them. He noted that there were 7 men sitting down, and there was a free seat in one of the boats. Still, he couldn't see the occupants well because it was still very dark. Without any suspicion, he jumped into the boat, which soon left the coast, heading for the open sea. As soon as he set, he realized that he had entered a Huldu boat because he couldn't recognize any of the men, but he hid his fear so that they didn't notice. They sailed far away. As they stopped, the Huldu men prepared to fish, putting bait on the hooks and throwing them into the sea. The man from Gasaladur just kept quiet. He had brought his fishing line, but the hooks and baits were still inboard. Suddenly, the boat's chief asked him why he wasn't fishing. He replied that it was because he had neither hooks nor bait. The Huldu gave him everything he needed, and shortly after tossing the bait, he felt there was something on the hook. He pulled a large fish out of the sea, and as soon as he killed it, the chief marked the fish, doing the same with every fish he caught that morning. Finally, the boat was full of fish, and they rowed ashore. They landed at the Cranes, the same place where he had boarded, and they threw all the fish he had caught on the pier. When the man disembarked, he realized that he had forgotten the knife in the boat. He shouted to the Huldu, saying, "The sharp thing is still on board." The Huldu man took the knife and threw it at him, but it did not hit him. The Huldu man shouted, "Damn you, you lucky one! You behave like a dog, and I did not hear you thank us for bringing you aboard." Note: if you find the Huldu folk, you should not call a knife, sword, axe, etc. by its own name. Instead, you have to use other words. For example, true a knife has a sharp thing. It is also dangerous to thank the Huldu folk for his favors, because if you do that, they will have power over you.